I felt a love pang.
Welcome to Mind Blind and a new mini series on conversations that trigger conscious awakening, where we get real and go deep. And in each episode, you'll hear a raw conversation where someone just like you is wrestling with the mind, caught in a story, and beginning to wake up. We're calling this series Barbara's Burning because she is burning for the truth. After she had an insight, a recognition of direct experience or of the reality beyond the mind, we spoke about it, or tried to. Hey, nice to see you. Just sitting, being there, Barbara. Wonderful.
Oh, I'm just practicing
Yeah.
conscious awareness, being it, not as a thought,
Yeah.
but as an experience. And that's the ball game.
Well, here's a news flash. You can't practice being because your being just is. And what you're practicing, if you, and it's good to notice exactly what is going on, is you're practicing holding your attention still or, directed perhaps at yourself, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And so it's your attention that moves, not you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's very important.
It
One
is.
one of my powers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the first most obvious one we can work with.
But it's the whole ball game, putting my attention on my story or myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are your options, really. But we can get more subtle and we can see that the story is in the thoughts, and the thoughts are in the mind, and the mind are in the moment, and the moment is in yourself. So yourself is a long way away from the story of yourself.
Yeah. Thought by thought by thought. But you can jump.
When you're outside of the mind, there's no more thought. So
Oh,
story in thought, thoughts in the mind in the moment, moment in and of and as the self.
but I could just skip to the self directly
Yeah, forget all thoughts.
or forget the journey you just took us on because I'm not that clear.
But the reason I bring it out is because people talk about the story like it's a thought. The story is not a thought. The story is completely illusory. It's completely unreal. Okay. So you can be thinking about someone, oh, and this person did this and that person did that. And it's a story in a thought heard in the mind. If you don't hear it as a thought and know that it is in the mind, you go dreaming the story and thoughts in the mind. You contract, you become oblivious to the reality. And now your whole experience becomes of the mind. That's dreaming. So, right to the self. But the problem is we can have the self in the story in the mind, but that's not the self.
It's the false self,
Yeah, the illusory appearing unreal,
the me.
the mental me in the mind, the
Y-
self image, the image I have
Yes.
of me
Yeah.
in my mind.
The identity that most people think themselves to be. The
Yeah, and
per
don't
the
realize it.
person.
Mhm. Yep. There isn't a person though. When you try to look for it, where is it? What is it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen through this one
Yeah.
and it took me years and I try and explain it to other people and they don't want any part of it. And people have to be ready to even hear it.
Yeah, and they don't matter. What matters is you, right?
Right, right, right.
Yeah. Because you're thinking there are people there. That's no different than a mental me. Now it's a mental you.
Yeah. That's another thing that you were trying to say last week. Because I'm
But
still divided.
well, we're trying to use the mind again. The mind can't do this. Okay.
But
And you don't do this. You are this.
that I felt a love pang as I'm trying to get what you're saying.
Very good. Very good. And this is exactly what you need to do. You need to come into alignment with what I'm pointing to, not keep fighting with your mind and asserting your mind, but going beyond the mind.
Right.
Do thoughts come and go, or do they persist and stay?
They
Like,
come and go. They come and go.
no single thought stays. That would be really weird, wouldn't it? It just
Yeah.
can't,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts are what come and go. But
Right.
the reality and truth, does it come and go?
No.
That's a reality. It's not
Yeah.
a thought, right?
Okay. Right. Right. Reality.
And then you'll use words to explain that or try to. Okay.
I'd rather not. I'd rather just experience it.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the teacher. I don't have to be the one to try and explain it. I
Yeah.
just have to try and own it.
No, that's a thought, right?
Yeah.
Will it go? Because it came.
Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
I have to try and own it. Who is this I? Did it leave with the thought?
Yeah. Yeah. Because you pointed it out. I might not have noticed that I was,
Is that also a thought?
yes. So I'll stay with the,
Notice thought as thought. Okay. Not as anything real or true about the world, others, or you. Just audio that you hear in the head.
and the audio that I hear now is not in my head. I'm talking about, I don't want to,
The true hearing in the
yeah,
room.
the true hearing in the room.
Okay. That's good. You remember last time we said this is where we were going to take off from next time?
I knew that there was something, but I forgot what it was.
This was it. So I was describing about stories in the thoughts, thoughts in the mind arising in the moment and yourself. Okay. The things that had been brought up last time were all about the stories and the thoughts in the head, and it played on that level. Okay. But that's the level you dream on. So now we're going to leave all of that alone, and we come to what we call, what you just aptly separated and described as the sound in the head versus the sound in the room. There is a categorical difference between the two, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We have the ability to know and discern the difference between the two. Thank God for that, because otherwise we wouldn't know reality from imaginary, right?
Right.
P.S. Awareness is not what you do. It's what you are, and does not come and go, so can't be practiced.